Here we are. Hey, hey, everybody. Joe Mitchell, activateyourgreatness.com. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me for the 10-Minute Educator, where we do something meaningful with a powerful concept to make you greater and greater. So here we go. We're going to talk tonight about developing yourself to greatness. And basically, this again goes back to the confidence scheme. And one of the most powerful ways to develop unstoppable confidence is to be unstoppably competent. And what we need to do in order to do that is we need to develop our skills. And so we're going to talk briefly tonight about how we do that. And so I'm going to show you my little screen here. Develop your skills and talents. So let's get to work. I'm gonna go a little smaller here, and here we go. So the first thing you've got to do is you've got to decide on where do you want to be a master. I want you to think about that for a minute right now. Where is it that you want to have mastery? You know, it's all over the place. For me in my business, I want to have mastery in tapping, of course, because that's one of my loves is in tapping. And the other thing is in coaching, because I am a high performance coach and I really want to be excellent, want to be world class as a coach. So what is your area that you want to master, that you want to be the best that you possibly can be? So that's the first thing, is you've got to really decide, okay? And you can't have like 5 of them. You can't have them all over the place. I'd say no more than 3. I mean, 2 for me is kind of pushing it, but I would say no more than 3. So make that decision. Next, block off time, daily or weekly, to work on increasing your skills. So this is a big thing, consistency. You want to be consistent with your application of your focus on your skills. So that could be as simple as 10 minutes, 15 minutes every day. One of the things that I have gotten into the habit of is meditating. And I meditate every day for like an hour. I love it. It juices me. It gets me going. So I find that as I do that, as I block off this time every day, it makes my skills just develop and they develop and they develop. And I've done that for years. So just imagine, they say that your mastery comes at 10,000 hours. And 10,000 hours is a lot of hours, especially at 15 minutes a pop, right? But yeah, you need to block off your time daily or weekly. And sometimes weekly, you might want to say, okay, I'm going to spend, 2 hours on Fridays working on this. And I'm going to spend half an hour every day. But if you block off that time, it is going to add up. It adds up, it adds up, it adds up. So 5-10 years down the road, you keep doing that. It's just amazing how far you can get. So that's the second thing. Commit to blocking off time. Now, and this is the final piece of it, tap on your blocks and reward yourself when you make small progress. So these are 2 extremely powerful concepts. And if you can just take a little bit out of today of these 2 concepts, you will be so far ahead of your competition. Because first of all, when things come up, tapping on them is the most powerful way to deal with your blocks, with your limitations, with your limiting beliefs. Tap on them. Allow them to be. We've talked about how to tap, and tapping on things makes such a difference. This is scientifically proven. When you have blocks, when you don't feel like it, when you feel like you're not meeting up to your standards, get into the feelings and tap on them. Makes all the difference in the world. And there are so many tapping videos that I've made already, but there's also YouTube, which has thousands. Get this tapping thing down. I mean, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. And we're not going to tap today. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my tapping days, so we'll do a lot of tapping tomorrow. But then the second thing is reward yourself. And this is why we have the M&Ms, because we want these little rewards. Now, you know, I would never eat M&Ms. I mean, I'm a health nut. I don't even think about eating M&Ms, but they really represent rewarding yourself for small progress. And that is the best thing you can do. Reward yourself again and again and again and again and again. Like reward yourself, try to reward yourself 30, 40 times a day. You think you could do that? 30, 40 times a day, reward yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. You're doing great, Joe. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. That was amazing that you did that. Wow. That is today's message. Reward yourself. Decide where you want to be great and then go for it. Block off the time, tap on the blocks, and reward yourself. Simple message, but really powerful and potent. And that message is in this book, The Art of Joyful Achieving. And I am so happy to be able to give away a couple of free chapters. Just go to Activate Your Greatness and get your 2 free chapters. They're waiting for you. Or go and get the whole book. You can get it for like $3 on Amazon. It's really wonderful. And it's about how to reach big goals without stress. Your big juicy goals. I'm going to get you to focus on those big juicy goals. And one of the ways you get there is by developing your skills. So thank you so much for being with me tonight. And I hope that whatever time you're listening, whether it's morning, evening, whatever, I hope that this is useful for you and that you will do at least this much to apply it. Have a great night. Welcome again to the 10-Minute Educator, and thanks for being with me.